Hello and welcome back to my tutorial of how to make a SAM server. First of all, this is part 10. Then second, today it's the 29th of September. And you may be wonder why I say this, but I was born on the 29th of September. So and before it's my birthday and I'm doing this video actually for you guys because because I can. Yeah, I can. Or can. Then, third, I'm going to put a timer with a Windows 8 app. Clock. I'm going to record end tutorial. Okay, I'm going to 30 minutes. I'm going to speak and then maybe if I if I well yes that's fine. Okay. So yes, when the timer runs out, I'm going to maybe if I still have time for it or well it's not much. Well, I forgot to say but I'm going to speak about objects and vehicles. Um well of course in a server you want to add maps or objects and vehicles and whatever you want. You have let's first speak about the objects. If you add objects into your SAM server, it's recommended to use a map editor, and I can show you map editors. Well, the first map editor you can have is the SAMP map editor, and it's probably in maps. Yes, no. Wait, where is that? Where the here, yes, the map editor of SAMP by Journal. Here you can download it and then you have a windowed version of a sub editor of a map editor. But of course you have also another map editor and that's called multi-theft auto. MT wait. Just Google it. NTL SAMP. There you go. And there you have it. If I download MTR, it's only for the map editor and not for the multiplayer also, because I like some more. So here you can download it and then when you start it up, you can actually click on map editor and then you can objects. I'm not going to explain this how it works because you can Google it and there's also tutorials on the SAM forums, probably. Yes. So um okay, okay, that was nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh, damn it. Where was I? So objects is you have two map editors, SAMP and MTA, and then you have. So it's recommended to use a SAMP a map editor. Damn it. I'm going to actually download a map from here. And then I can explain something about objects at least. Let's what should we choose? A normal map team name. As you see here, he made it with MTA editor. So let's yeah, that's fine. Copy and paste. Okay, if you want to paste it, always paste it under on game mode init, because that's a must. And yeah, if you use the MTA map editor, you have to convert it also, so that's more work. And for converting, you can go to convert if is.com, I think. Yes, there you have it. To be honest, I don't know what MFFS stands for, but meh, not a problem. So we have this code. Let's go to the objects. Well, because you use a map editor, you don't have to type this. It would be a fucking It would take a fucking long time to type this. And actually for the vehicles also. But yeah, just use a map editor. It's better for you and me and for the server actually. No, I don't know. Haha. So well, we have objects. When we see the parameters, we have the model ID, the X position, Y position, Z position, and then the rotation of X position, Y position, Z position, and then the draw distance. The draw distance is the distance from where you see the object. Yeah, something like that. Yes, something like that. The model ID is of course what type of object, and then yes, the position you can, yeah, whatever. You will understand. Um, for object functions, you have create object like here and destroy object. Destroy object. And then object ID. I'm just saying this, you can destroy also objects, but as you saw, you have to assign an object ID to the parameter, but if you noticed, I don't have that. If you just pause these lines, you have no object IDs. Well, actually you have, but well, create object returns an object ID. The first one is 0, second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. But you can make it easier to have a variable, for example, new object, and then go back, and then you can assign this object, damn it, object equals create object blah blah blah. And as I said, create object returns the object ID. So this would return, for example, 0, well, then object is 0. And then you can say destroy object, and that's also 0. This will destroy object 987 on position minus 200 blah blah blah. This. So the electric fence bar, whatever. Let's see if I compile that. See no errors, so that will work. Let's delete it again. Then you have the vehicles. The vehicles are same like objects. So you have, well, first of all, here you have different functions. You have add static vehicle X. You have add static vehicle, yes. See, that works. And you have create vehicle. So the difference between add static vehicle and add static vehicle X is the last parameter, if I remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parameters, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, see? And the last parameter stands for the respawn delay. Now the respawn delay is in seconds. Yes, no. Yes, in seconds. So when someone picks this car and he destroys it, then it will respawn within 15 seconds back to this position. And the angle with the colors. So that's the difference. Then you have yes, the model ID is of course the type of weapon. What the fuck, Michael? The type of vehicle. Vehicle. No. How do I pronounce it? No. Of course you can see if you go to the wiki and you go scripting and you go to vehicle models, and there all vehicles, and then you can see all vehicle model IDs. So if I do, so this vehicle, oh damn it. So this vehicle ID is 432. So you search 432 is a barracks. That's this car that will be spawned on this position. For the positions you can also go in game and use the save command that is default in SAMP client inbuilt thingy. Yes. And well, yeah, that's it for aesthetic vehicle X. Then you have aesthetic vehicle. Well, as I said, it's just the same, but without a respawn delay. But I'm not sure. Oh boy. Sneeze. Yes, aesthetic vehicle. It's the same as this, but without the parameter, and I don't know actually if it responds. Yes, it will respond. And then the difference between create vehicle and aesthetic vehicle X. Well, if you use create vehicle, you can destroy that vehicle afterwards. A static vehicle will remain in the server forever, but this doesn't. It's the same like create object, so you can destroy object and you can also destroy vehicle. Vehicle. And then the vehicle ID. Well, if I put something, if we change this to create vehicle, create, damn it, create vehicle. Then how much parameters the vehicle type, that's good, that's also the good. The Y, Z, the rotation, and then the color, well, it's the same. The same parameters as add static vehicle X, but then you can destroy the create vehicle, but not the static vehicle. So if I last time I assigned a variable to the create object, well, you can do it also to a create vehicle. So you do vehicle, damn it, vehicle equals this function, then you can destroy it afterwards. Destroy vehicle, damn it, and then vehicle, semicolon, yes. But of course you have to create a variable also. So new vehicle, and then what the hell? Numbers of, wait. Probably because of this. See? I'm so smart. Ah, damn it. Oh, I didn't. Maybe you heard that, but that was my neck. That's cracked or whatever. So, damn. What do I have extra plain else? So let's redo this. So you have create object for objects, only for objects. You have create object function. So then the blah blah blah, the which type of object. You can also search it on, damn it, on the wiki. Then you have objects, and then sort by number, I guess. If you see 987, 900, no, Control F, 987. It's not here. Well, fuck you too. Let's see if it's here. 987, yes, there we have it. Where? What the fuck? No? Well, it's not in here. I don't know which type of object this is. Wait, we have. No, that's just introduction. But you can see it here. It's an electric fence. You know those large fences around the airport? Yes. So, for objects, you have to use function create object with 8 parameters. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 parameters. And for vehicles, you can choose if you want to destroy a vehicle. Later on, you have to use create vehicle. If you don't want that and you want to add a vehicle that remains in the server forever, until it restarts of course, then you have to use add static vehicle and add static vehicle X. And the difference between the two functions is just the respawn delay. I think add static vehicle has a default respawn delay, and here you can choose it. So that's probably why it is like that. So how much time do I left? 12 minutes. Well, that seems alright. Alrightish. Should we test this? Well, actually, I'm not going to test this because it will work. It will work for 100%. Uh, yes, as I said, use a map editor for for adding objects to your server. And actually you can also use a map editor for adding vehicles. I oh yeah, wait. I recommend to use no. I always have used the create vehicle function because yes, in my derby server I had to destroy it afterwards. You can also choose like if you have a Reno and you want to like have a limit. Well, actually, for example, you have. Wait, do we have classes? Yes, we have classes. We have police, paramedic, and pet. Well, if you want to actually don't let the people of the class team pets in the Reno, you can do that also. You can, so yes, you can assign a variable like I did before to an object and a vehicle to so this line to a Reno or all Renos, and then you have to check if yes, then you have to check if the player is actually a pet or not, and that happens with all. Wait, damn it, I forgot. How is it called? How is it called? How is it called? How is it called? On player, no, yes, on player state change. You can, I damn it, you can do that also. So if new state is player state driver, then you wait, let me just do it. If uh uh wait, I forgot how to do it. Documents, some servers. I have it in here. Well, let's just look at it. Open with programmer notepad and then open. Then on player change. No, damn it. On play. Fucking on player state change. Here I use it also. So if the new state is player state driver, and you check if the vehicle ID, oh damn, the vehicle ID of the player ID is a Reno. So if you assign the variable and the variable is called Reno, then you have this variable. Then you check the team. So if the player is not, no wait, yes, if the player is team pet, because we don't want pets and Reno, you can actually then remove the player from the vehicle and then maybe send a message. So yeah, you can do this also. You can you can do a lot. Why do I even say this? But I'm going to stop it for now. I'm not going to test this because I know it will work. So what the hell is this? Oh yes, you didn't use the variable. Well, fuck you too, because we don't need you. There you go. So I hope you understand a bit. Let's. I'm going to explain this like here. Vehicle functions. You have create vehicle, destroy vehicle, add static vehicle, copy paste, add vehicle X. Oh boy. So going to move mass. Dun, dun, dun. So you use create vehicle if you want to destroy the vehicle afterwards with destroy vehicle. Add static vehicle is if you want to put a vehicle in the server forever till the server crashes or something. Something. Then you have to use add static vehicle, and if you want to choose an own respawn delay for a specific 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 damn it, specific, how is it, for a vehicle, whatever. My English is for a vehicle, yes. If you want to choose a known respawn delay for a vehicle, so the time till the vehicle respawns. Okay, so that's a bit. That's something like something is. It's fine, right? It's fine. If you don't like it, dislike this video. No, don't dislike. It's my birthday, so please be kind. Like this video, subscribe to me, or share it, or show it to your friends, show it to your teacher, and say Michael Belgium is smarter than you dickhead. Or yes, like, share, subscribe. I'm actually thinking of doing a giveaway, but I'm not sure. Well, maybe give some advice actually, or suggestions what I should do after part 12. What type of filter script I have to make? Maybe a register system or admin system together, or FIP system, or what the fuck are you saying? Whatever, just comment below, and I will see you in the next part about text draws and player text draws. So thanks for watching, and have an awesome, beautiful day on the 29th of September. Bye.